Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. And today, oh my God, last night we got gifted with new songs. I'm really excited about this stuff, so let's get into it right now. So the first song that was released was the new music video for the band LOVEBITES for their song Unchained, which is off their upcoming EP. This new EP has numerous additions to it. So for example, you have an edition that's a double CD, you have an edition that's got a Blu-ray, and you've got an edition that's got a DVD, and you've got editions, like there's just so much stuff, right? This song starts off with this nice Iron Maiden-esque gallop, which I was really into because I, love Iron Maiden. Can't wait to see them. September 6th. It's going to be awesome. It's just a really cool song. It's, Asami's vocals sound great. The only quibble I have with this, and this is just a really small quibble, right? Because I love the song, and don't get me wrong, the song is amazing. Love the video, whatever. The only quibble I have with it is that you see Miyako doing this tapping throughout the song, but it's really buried in the mix a little bit. Like, it should be louder, I feel. That's the only quibble I have with it. The song is fantastic regardless, but it would just be nice if those little tapping bits were just a little bit higher in the mix. That's all. Because she's doing this tapping stuff and you want to hear it because it's Miyako's song. She wrote all the music, Asami wrote the lyrics. So I would expect that, you would want your guitars to be a bit more beefed up, but, it does sound like it's more of a radio-friendly song. So maybe they are really trying to hit home for that mainstream success and go bigger and bigger and bigger. Can't blame them for that. I would rather be playing music for a living than having to work a job. Not all of us get that opportunity. So I'm stoked with whatever they do. If more success means that LOVEBITES will come to Australia, I'm all for it because I'm really hoping they will get announced for an Australian tour. Now, they've been doing the festival tour a lot around the world, and I'm hoping that that means that Good Things Festival, if you're listening, which I know you're not, or watching, I should say, if you're watching Good Things Festival, you should sign up LOVEBITES and then give them their own sideshow at like Stay Gold. You should totally do that. Totally do that. But anyway, I'm hoping that this heightened success that they well deserve will actually happen and they will get to Australia because we need them here. We do. We need to see LOVEBITES in Australia. Great song, great vocals. The first time I listened to it, I thought the chorus sounded a little off. And by off, I don't mean that it was bad. It just mean like it took me by surprise. Like I was like, whoa, is that supposed to be like that? I mean, obviously it is. It's their song. But then when I went back and listened to it again, I was like, actually, now this works perfectly. This is so good. It's really uplifting. And I loved that about it. It just like picked up the song and elevated the song to a next level. Even though the verses are great, guitars are great, everything about this is really, really good. It sounds fantastic, and I wish the best for this band because they are so damn good. One of the greatest metal bands to come out in the last, decade, I would say easily. The talent that is in that band is just, it's insane to think that these 5 girls have found each other and able to just like create such incredible music together. So yeah, I'm excited for this new EP a lot. Can't wait for it to arrive. The next one we're going to talk about is NEMOPHILA, their brand new song G.O.D. Now this song, I didn't know what to expect going into this. Obviously with the changing of producers and songwriters now no longer in the band, i.e. Kensuke Akiyama and Saki no longer in the band, which direction were they going to go? So we have this new song, G.O.D., and it's really brutal. Like, it is just, like, the vocals are just insane. Like, they are the full-on Mayu screams, and then all of a sudden it breaks into this beautiful melodic chorus with a choir vocal, and I was not expecting that. It took me by surprise completely, and I loved it immediately. I was like, wow, this is next level. This is totally something else. It's so good. I cannot wait to see whatever's going to come next. It seems a bit premature to say a new album's going to be this year because they only just released Evolved in January. I can understand why they want to put out a new song to show that, this is what we like as a 4-piece. We are still moving along. We're not stagnant. We're not staying put. You know, we are moving forward as fast as we can with something new. So I totally get that, and I just am so excited for whatever's going to come next. I wish I could be there for the shows. I'm going to be in Japan like 2 weeks later. Like, oh my God, like what are the chances of this? Every time I want to go to Japan, the bands that I love, like NEMOPHILA and LOVEBITES and Bandmate, they all play shows in other months around it. I need to stop booking my trips in October, but October is a Halloween ball, so that's like the greatest weekend of the year. If you're in Japan and you've never been to the Halloween ball, come along. It's going to be fun. It's at the Shinjuku Loft, and it's on the weekend of the, I don't know, somewhere around the 19th, 20th, whatever that weekend is in October. Come to the Shinjuku Loft. Let's hang out. Let's talk Japanese rock. Anyway, yeah, NEMOPHILA, God, 10 out of 10 song. Loved it right off the bat. Really got me. Those choir vocals are just so angelic, and I loved every minute of it. I was just like, wow, this is a really good song. I'm excited for the future of NEMOPHILA. I really am excited. So let's see what happens next, because it's going to be awesome, I'm sure. One last thing I want to talk about is this CD by MELLOWS. This is the album Alloy. I love this. This is so much fun. This album, wow. I just love this album so much. It is like J-pop meets full metal. The drumming on this album is absolutely incredible. This is some of the best drumming you're ever going to hear on a metal record. Like, this drumming is next level. It is incredible, man. I was so blown away by this. And that is even before we get to talking about the guitar work on this. It is just a phenomenal piece of work. There is the cover that you can look at. Very cool. So MELLOWS. It's basically 3 members with some additional musos. We've got Gina, Mio, and Sally. Gina and Sally are the guitar players. Mio is a singer. There you have a picture of the band there, so you can check that out. And this album, man, is something else. Like, I am blown away by this record. Cute vocals, they call it. Cute vocals and chorus. Sally, guitar, and Gina, guitar. This album is riff after riff. It is intense metal riffage, crazy drumming, and these cute little kawaii vocals, as they call it. And it is unlike anything else. This album is just insane. Think of, like, it's got elements of thrash. It's got elements of just death metal, I guess. It is a mixture of so much stuff, Japanese pop music especially, all thrown in this mixing bowl that they've put together, and they've come out with this album. This album, I will say, this album's not going to be for everybody. Like, it's going to be a special type of taste to get into this album. You need to jump inside the sphere of This Is Japan and appreciate it for what it is, because what it is, it's awesome. There is the disc. There is the back cover. Now, this album, will it be my favorite album of 2024? Maybe not. Possibly not, but it's going to be up there, because so far, some of my favorite records from this year have all come out from Japan. So, for example, you know, Evolved by NEMOPHILA is probably #1 at the moment. Alloy, not sure where it stands at the moment, but it's pretty high. I really like this. This album has been played non-stop since I got it. Like, it's just been non-stop. Like, I listen to it in the car. I listen to it on the way to work in headphones. I just listen to this all the time. I love this album so much. It's 10 songs that never get boring. Like, for me, it's so interesting going from song to song. Always interesting. I love the guitar work on it the most. I think the riffs and the playing are so unique. They're so diverse to go from one style to the next. Like, they'll go full on head to tail, just, you know, thrashing with a double kick going, flying and whatever. And then all of a sudden it would just break into this, like, really, like, happy sounding pop music with these, you know, cutesy vocals. And then it would just go roar and scream back into this intense, like, full on riffage. It is so cool, and it is so Japanese. This band could not exist anywhere else in the world. This album is so Japanese that it would be hard to find anything more Japanese. It is so cool. I love it. I love everything about this. And it's one of the reasons why I love Japan so much, is because only Japan could do this and do it so damn good. If you're just curious, please check it out. Just if you're curious from what I've said, please check it out. Music is subjective. Just because I love it, it doesn't mean you are going to love it, okay? But I urge you to check this stuff out. I do this channel to tell you about bands that I do like. I never tell you about bands that I don't like, because that gets us nowhere in life. I would rather you hear about bands that I like, that you might be curious to check out and say, oh, I wonder what's so good about it, and then hear it and go, wow, yeah, this is blowing my mind. That's what I do this channel for. I'm all about spreading the love of great tunes, and Mellows are delivering on all counts. I love this stuff so much. So yeah, do yourself a favor. Check these bands out. If you like what I've been talking about, you like what you've seen and heard, please dive deeper, because you will love it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. I'll be back soon with another video. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves. Look after each other. All right? No bullying. No being internet warriors and abusing people online. Just be good to each other, man. It costs nothing. All right? I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.